been a while since we've been in the garage, but today we got to get the car cleaned up to go to an open house at Synchro Design Works. So over the past week or so, I've been fixing the damage from Hyperfest, which really wasn't that much. I just kind of damaged my exhaust doing some dirt drops, and had a little issue with the starter, but I think I got that solved. Now we just have to get this thing cleaned. I wanted to kind of do like more of a deep cleaning. I might take the quarter panels off and get inside and get all the tire and rubber and debris out of there, because when I look in there, there's a lot. But we're gonna first take the wheels off, get the wheels clean, put the wheels back on, push the car out into the driveway, and then go to town on this thing. So let's go ahead and get it cleaned up, and then we're heading over to Synchro for their annual open house. So my wheels are super dirty, drifting, brake dust, dirt, grime, tire rubber. There's a bunch of stuff on these wheels. And today I'm going to try to use super clean. We're going to try to get them super clean with this. It says I just spray it on and wait 30 seconds, so let's see how strong this stuff really is. It says to do one wheel at a time, but I think we can consider this one big wheel. Spray them with some water. And I don't really expect these to come that clean, because I mean, this is like, I don't know. These were on my 836, so probably, what, 6 years of grime and dirt and grease and brake dust and all sorts of junk. This is probably the worst one on the barrel side. The face side gets cleaned every once in a while, but the barrel sides, I mean, this has everything in it. The rest of them, pretty dirty, but not too bad compared to that one. I mean, that one's the worst. Let's see if we can get them at least to look silver, kind of grayish again. Oh, I like the nozzle. Puts like a bunch of it on. It doesn't just like spray this little stream. And it says for really dirty wheels to agitate it, and now we consider these really dirty, so I'm going to agitate it with a brush. So actually I did a pretty nice job. You can see where it actually like hit and stayed on it. Kind of ate right through all the grease and the brake clean. But this is a vertical surface, so where it didn't, it left, you know, some behind. I think if I wash this again, it's kind of the same way I can get these pretty, like, properly clean. But yeah, not too bad for, you know, just some off-the-shelf wheel cleaner. Definitely looks better than before already. I went ahead and hit them again, and it turns out if you follow the instructions and do one wheel at a time and you don't let it all run off and into the driveway, it works really well. So yeah, you can see how much cleaner these came out. I did it one wheel at a time, so I sprayed the super clean, scrubbed it with the drill, and then just rinsed it off. I didn't really do much else. I think I have all of, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes into this. And you can see the two rears were the worst ones. They didn't come completely clean, but maybe with some more, maybe if I did it again, they come a little bit cleaner. But I'm perfectly happy with this. The rears get so beat up and so nasty. So this is how the barrels of the reels will stay, but the fronts came out really nice. For how beat up and old these wheels are, I think that super clean made them look about as new as they're gonna look. This one's real beat up. While the wheel's off, I thought I'd show you guys the rubber that's in here. Actually, I wouldn't even consider this that bad. It's quite a bit back here, but a lot of it falls out. I mean, I can't really like make another tire out of this stuff, but it's not that bad. Old girl is filthy. This part back here always gets freaking nasty. Seller was melted over nice. She's gonna get a bath. She's gonna need her hairnet. This is like a pre-filter for these big air boxes. And I don't know if I'd drive in like pouring rain with it, but maybe just like, you know, drizzle or even light rain, I would drive with it. Otherwise, you should probably cover it because rain will go straight through your throttle body. Alright, so I was gonna like take the rear quarters off and the bumper and the trunk and the hood and everything, but I don't want to get into all that right now. This car is actually not completely on pins, so like the hood and the trunk are still on hinges bolted to the fenders, so everything will be out of alignment if I take it all apart, and then I'll have to spend a lot of time putting it back together. So just gonna do a regular wash, and that'll be good enough for the open house tomorrow, that's for sure. It's what I normally do, actually. In fact, I've never taken the quarter panels off to clean under there. It's probably filthy. Now I've got all this tire rubber here. I don't know if they're from, I guess it's from my tires, but it's really hard to get this off vinyl without destroying the kind of the reflection of the vinyl. So I'm going to spray some of this super clean degreaser on it, and it's probably pretty harsh for vinyl. So I'm only going to keep it on there like 1 second just to see if it takes this off without hurting it. But I sprayed it on something earlier and it kind of smells like oven cleaner, so it's probably pretty strong. Oh, wow. That works for you. Look at this. I mean, it was literally on there 1 second. I know my bumper's all floppy and stuff, but drift cars are like this because we hit a bunch of stuff with it. Oh, let's try this big spot here. I mean, it takes it right off. The vinyl looks unharmed, but like I said, I'm worried about it taking the clear off, so we didn't leave it on there for very long. That looks a lot better. We're gonna do some other spots. Oh, it's getting foamy now. Wow. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. Super Clean sent me this stuff and asked me to feature it in a video. Of course, I'm always happy to get free stuff. This stuff's really working. The last stuff I used to try to take this kind of rubbery, greasy stuff off of vinyl made the vinyl really cloudy. Like really cloudy, like terrible looking. It's on my E36. Now I know my vinyl's not in the greatest shape, but oh, this must be something else. We can do what we can to preserve its life.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, moves won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket.
Got the wheels clean, we went over to Synchro. Unfortunately, the battery on the camera died like shortly after I got there. So it's several weeks later now, and we are actually heading toward Caffeine and Octane's Linear Raceplex for Drift King competition. This is kind of like a local competition. It's 300 treadwear tire rule, 255 wide. I think everybody's got a list of like a bunch of little stuff they got to do to their car, and it never really gets done because all this little stuff takes like a long time each one, and it doesn't really add much value, but it makes things easier in most cases. And I had a list for my car, and I'm happy to say it's been completed. Our sway bars are on. Our front tires are now 255s instead of 235s. We have all our safety equipment in date now. My power distribution module is doing things automatically driven off the CAN bus. So that was actually a big learning curve for me on how to use CAN bus, how to send messages across to different devices in the car. But actually it's wicked easy, like really easy. I was learning all about it, and I was doing it the hard way. But anyway, we kind of got all those things sorted. We got new wheels on the car. Stage wheels came on the program and hooked us up with a bunch of new wheels. And today we're gonna go have some fun. I'm not saying that I'm going to have fun, to be honest. My mindset is completely different going into this competition than it has been in the past. I don't really have a whole lot of time to be doing this stuff any longer. And when I go, I want to make the most of it, so. It is hotter than hell out here. Currently in the truck, trying to cool off the AC. We pulled number 22. We're up against a guy named Carlos first. He's got a yellow E36, so BMW on BMW battle. And I don't know anything about his car. Looks really nice. We'll see how it goes. Practice went all right. I don't like these 300 treadwear tires, but car's in one piece, so that's good. Little slow if you ask me, to be honest, but it's because of the tires. If I give it any type of gas at all, it just burns them off and I don't go anywhere. Tried to do it in third, but it's a second gear track. I'm just gonna have to try to really be on people's door on the run up. And yeah, as soon as I cool down, I'll be looking forward to comp.
Oh, steamer versus steamer. I think you better cook this time. We got two demons on track, Blake and then laying down a solid lead while Carlos chasing it. Nicely out for me, good. These drugs. And this is going to be the end of our top 32.